So there was a bit of an issue yesterday. I just ended up just restarting the game. Sometimes that's all you can do. So I ended up restarting the game, and so you'll see the well, look, watch. I mean, I may as well just let it speak for itself. So 32 minutes. 32 minutes compared to the fucking almost 3 hours, and in 30 minutes I got past where the fuck we were stuck before, because I just fucking went through everything and made sure there were no bugs. I ended up doing what we were trying to do yesterday, what we spent an hour trying to fucking do yesterday, but the 4YR little robot man, whatever the fuck, he wasn't moving, he was stuck. And even when I tried to reload, nothing was happening. So so yeah, he just wasn't moving. And then when I restarted it, he started moving again. So yeah, so I just started spamming, the click button, skipping through all the fucking dialogue, and ended up finally getting the power cell to fucking just go ahead and go in here, so that way we can just progress. But yeah, so now we can move forward. Hopefully there aren't any more goddamn bugs. 8 years this shit was in fucking development. So could have used another 8 at this point, it seems like, but we'll see what happens. Oh god, let me turn the music off. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. I just, because I look, I get it. Sometimes I can be blind. You know what I mean? I get it. But there's other times where it's not my fault. Like this time it was twice where it wasn't my fault. The door wasn't opening, and then that motherfucker wasn't moving. So we were just doing laps thinking we were doing something wrong, when in fact we were doing absolutely nothing wrong. So, but what do I know? I don't make games. Anyways, we're here now. We've made it inside. The moment I made it inside, I hit save. So I don't know what the hell to do after this. And we're about to figure it out. Let me go and turn that all the way up. Thank you. I don't even know where we came from. Over there, maybe? Now we're going this way. You did, and I do appreciate that. Turn this down slightly. But yeah, I mean, I get it. I own up to my bullshit. You know what I mean? I get it. I can be blind sometimes. But yesterday, that was not me. The laps that we took, the reason why it took so long to fucking get here was not me. Yeah. Alright, let's go over here real quick. Let's see what's in this vending machine. Maybe we can get another spankle. Apologies, but it seems your U chip is running out of date firmware again still. As far as I'm concerned, I'm about to make sure you give me this shit regardless. Oh, is it stuck? Okay. He got stuck in the disposal. Or dispensary, whatever. Let's go in here, see what happens.
Welcome, Citizen Graham.
Thank you so much.
Outdated U-chip firmware detected. Firmware must be updated to use Union City facilities.
I was about to return to give Ember a piece of my mind when...
Transporting you to the nearest safety services.
Let me pause. Is it being, looks like it's being choppy, isn't it? Frames dropping? Yeah, I noticed that. Okay, hopefully they're good though. We'll see. It'll correct itself here in a second, hopefully. There we go. That was the opening. We spent 2.5 hours in the opening. Now we're getting to the opening credits. Beyond the steel bugs.
The stalkers had come into the city, but looking around, that didn't make any sense. This place was a paradise compared to the Union City I'd left all those years ago. Joey had certainly turned the place around. I had to find the stalkers.
Joey did all this. It's
Whoever
crazy.
was,
It's crazy. Like, this is
Graham
really,
was
really
my
crazy. You
only
kind of seen it all
just
like
had
just
to
a
sort out my
fully,
chip problems first.
like just a 3D rendered place now. You can kind of get a better sense of the scale of this place. I mean, look. Crazy. You know, they were always talking how big it was in the first one. How would I feel if people erected nude statues of me in the future? You mean like that? Is that supposed to be me? There, is that me or Joey? Where am I? Is there a statue of me somewhere? Of Foster? But just in general, just as you know, as a question, I mean, I don't know why there would be a nude statue of me. Like let's just say I did become an important enough person where they would put a statue. Yeah, it would be a little weird if they made it like a nude statue. You know, if they made like the statue of David, but instead of the statue of David, it's the statue of Dennis. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, I didn't even pose like that. They're like, no, you were like the thinking man. You were doing this. I know, no, I didn't actually. I don't know who greenlit this shit. Did you use this fucking city taxes for this shit?
Hello?
Good morning, Graham, Grundy.
Oh,
I
yeah.
trust you are well on this fine day.
I am. I finally made it inside.
Aha! Have you tried Dijon buttercream spankles?
Dijon.
Sounds delightful.
That's the spirit. Now, Mr. Grundy, we both know why you're here, don't we?
I guess we do.
Your firmware. It's ridiculously out of date.
Get
Let's
that a
get
lot.
you sorted then, shall we? Go on, place your hand on the platform.
Okay, here goes.
Well, that's very strange.
What's very strange?
Oh,
What's very strange?
Greta, you look a little bit tired. You want?
said that's very
you
strange.
trying to get some of that coffee?
Something about my data.
Huh?
I didn't. You said,
Perk you right
what's
up.
very strange?
Among other things.
I only said it because you said that's very strange.
Great. What else can I do for you, Citizen Graham?
There was something strange about the ID that I had acquired. While she may have lost the plot, I definitely hadn't. Would you mind scanning my U-chip like you did before?
But, Graham, your firmware is up to date.
Humor me.
Okay. Well, that's very strange.
There, you just did it again.
Because you asked me to humor you.
I mean, you said that's very strange again.
I assure you that I have a precise log of this entire conversation, and I said no such thing.
It appeared that every time she tried to access my data, the last few seconds of her memory was wiped.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Listen, I don't know if you'll be able to help on this.
Let's not
I'm
forget
here
about
to
the
help.
plot. Let's try to figure
Okay.
out
I'm
the
looking for
kid,
a child that went missing 2
the
days ago.
stalker.
And from which part of the city did this child go missing?
He was from outside the city.
I can only help you locate citizens.
I'm looking for a vehicle.
Well, a monopod station can be found at either end of the piazza.
Are there any vehicles in the city that have legs?
Polite request for disambiguation. By legs, do you mean a vehicle transporting prosthetics, flat-packed furniture, or fried chicken?
I mean a vehicle with legs for
She's
propulsion.
really jumpy for a hologram.
Do you mean a skateboard or scooter?
You are no help.
I'm here to help.
Thank you.
Was I helpful?
Yes.
Would you like to fill out a survey?
Sure.
Yeah. Why not?
Excellent. Question 1 of 100.
100.
Are
Hold
you
on.
satisfied?
Well, I got shit to do. What do you mean 100?
Gotta go.
Maybe like 1 of like 5, 1
Now
of
that
10.
I dealt with my
100.
U-chip problem, I needed to find out more about my new identity.
Y'all see what I'm
Graham
seeing?
Grundy.
Y'all see what I'm seeing? There's a cafe right over there. Hey. You never know what's gonna happen around here, over here in Union City. You know what I mean? So at least now we know we have a destination. You know? Speaker robot. Okay, I mean I was gonna talk to him, but you know, if he wants to go literally completely over my head. You talk to everyone around? No? Okay. This is crazy. This is legitimately crazy. Seeing this at such a scale. Excuse me, sir.
Another customer. Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
Yeah, I'll place an order in a second. Let me talk to you real quick.
Excuse
Some
me.
intel. Some
Greetings, citizen. Have
information.
you come for another extra large fluoride orange spankles with extra foam?
I don't know if that's my sort of thing.
Oh, I changed their mind.
According to your order history, it is your new favorite beverage.
My order history?
Indeed, Citizen Graham. You love it.
Okay, talk to me about missing
Do you know
children.
anything about missing children?
Oh my, that's above my pay grade. Unless they came to this cafe.
I doubt it. Nobody else seems to have heard anything.
Excellent. I'm glad to find myself synchronized with local knowledge. Now, may I recommend you forget your troubles with a cold, crisp can of Spankles.
I mean, I'll definitely take some
Any chance of a
coffee.
coffee?
Spankles?
No, a coffee. Cup of joe.
Toffee-flavored Spankles?
No, coffee. Coffee-flavored caffeinated coffee. Coffee.
I have no idea what you're saying right now. However, all ranges of Spankles include 250% of your recommended caffeine intake.
What do you know about the council?
The democratically elected body of Union City government, as introduced by Joey.
I'm holding up a line over here. People coming in and out. They're losing a lot of business because of me.
To those most deserving.
Can you tell me more about the council?
I'd recommend speaking to either a greeter terminal or taking a visit to the Museum of New History.
What do you do here?
My name is Barry, and it is my pleasure to serve fresh, crisp, premium Spankles to the wonderful people of Union City.
Do you prepare the Spankles to order?
No, sir. That would be unforgivably inefficient. I merely have to collect the flavor from the dispensary and voila!
See you later.
You feel a
Everybody's
thirst
good.
to coming? You talk to me.
Everybody's got an obsession with Spankles. Yeah, Jesus Christ. You know, that's probably some store brand shit too. And they probably like banned like. You gonna make me some coffee? Okay, nice. Probably banned like, you know, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, some
One
root
fresh,
beer.
premium Spankles.
Premium Spankles? Damn, I appreciate that. I don't have to pay for this, do I? This is like on the house? Does the city pay for this?
Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's go to the VIP lounge here. Can I go to the VIP lounge? Do I have to,
Apologies, but this is the VIP
do I have to be like,
lounge.
do I have to subscribe?
You do not currently hold the required kudos value.
Okay. There's one obtained. The kudos. Oh yeah, level Lue. Can I go in there? Credit terminal, another credit terminal. I'm trying to talk and examine these people, but it just won't let me. Oh, now that I've updated my shit, can I access stuff in the terminal? Like the mails and things like that?
I couldn't access Graham's messages. I added that to my list of things to look into.
Yeah, so it's locked at the moment. Look at the personal data real quick. Oh, right, That's the same thing it's always been. City life. Right. We've noted that your cutoff score has dropped again this month. Administrative aspiration is here to help you aspire to be brighter and a better you. Keep a smile on your face. Where? I just don't know if there might be any useful information around here, so it's probably good. Probably should be something that I should check out. I'll look next time. Keep a smile on your face. Keep a smile on your face. Keep a smile on your face. Oh, say cheese this time. Keep a smile on your face. I like this outfit actually. Smile on your face. Black Forest cheesecake actually looks really good. Is that these new flavors, or is that they actually making cheesecake? Sprinkles in that new flavor. Oh my god, okay, they got new flavors. Wow, hold on, Black Forest cheesecake like soda? Lobster thermidor soda? Okay. Let's see, what is this hollow blue? What? Is this my tree? My virtual tree? Bahama berry goes by many different names, which include Nashia Nahantlakongwix, Mujanti, pineapple verbena, and I dry, I die. Huh? On brand. Crap Myrtle bonsai trees possess some amazingly interesting traits, which make them an excellent choice to add the value of each bonsai collector. I guess this guy just collected a bunch of fucking bonsai trees. Advice Man. As seen on TV, Advice Man is there to remind every citizen of what truly matters in life. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, Advice Man. The hero we all need. Yeah, no, I'm not about that lobster thermidor. That's fucking gross as shit.
It was a statue of my friend Joey. I couldn't imagine why they would have erected it. As much as I'd missed Joey, my first priority had to be finding Milo.
Alright, we can't go in here, right? I'm about to go just in my
Milo's
other...
trail was running cold. I needed to check out Graham's home.
Okay. Well, that's really, here's the cafe. I'm sure there's information that we'll find once we come back. Feature, that's Greta. Yeah, let's go ahead and go on here. Anything back here? Show up. Oh, shit. Can I access the back door? Can I hack it? No? Okay, never mind. Look at that. I want to go down there. I jump? Holy shit, look at those buildings.
Welcome, Citizen Graham.
Thank you.
Where would you like to go?
Graham's
I knew
home.
Graham had some sort of connection to Milo's kidnapping. His home would be my best, in fact my only lead. Take me to my home.
Lakeview Apartments. Certainly, Citizen
There's a
Graham.
lot of places called Lakeview. I've passed by. There's a few, like,
Than I did.
neighborhoods I've passed by that have been called, like, Lakeview. In a couple of different states, too. I don't know what it is about that word, Lakeview. And the part that kills me is there's not very... They usually don't have any lakes to look at. I don't know about you. It seems like false advertising to me.
Masquerading as a dead man called Graham. I was apprehensive about but I had no choice. I had to find the stalker. And whoever he was, Graham was my only lead.
Right.
The seal on the floor showed my buddy Joey just as I remembered him. When I left him in charge, all those
She's
years
looking at me
ago.
like she's gonna fucking knock me out. Yes? Getting real close. Can I help you? What?
Hey, buddy, watch where you're standing.
What's your problem?
Your face, for one.
Excuse me.
Well, if you hadn't been staring at the floor like a moron, you'd have seen me.
I didn't catch your name.
I'm your mama.
What? Do you know where I can find Joey?
Oh, I dunno, weirdo. They say he walked into the gap, or sailed across the sea. Either way, he abandoned us all in this place.
You don't like it here?
Needs more color, wouldn't you agree?
Do you know a guy called Graham Grundy?
Nope. Sounds like a moron.
In that case, let me introduce myself. Graham Grundy.
Doesn't surprise me.
Do you live here?
Do I look like I live here?
I'm not from around here.
Answering
Maybe
questions with
everyone here
questions, what
looks
the fuck?
Yeah? And what do I look like?
Trouble.
Keep walking.
What happened after Joey left?
Well, duh. Council runs the city now.
I'll leave you to whatever it was you were doing.
Aw, really? I'll miss you.
Yes, I'm very busy.
Hey, dirtbag! What's your favorite color?
Huh?
You heard me. What's your favorite color?
Blue?
Lame.
But you're wearing... Never mind.
Later, man purse.
Later, backpack.
Ha! You got nothing.
Clearly not everyone in Union City was quite as courteous as they were happy. It was another image of Joey. Just as I
No
remembered
problem
him.
is, I mean, I know a lot of people are
Clearly
usually
he was
assholes to
smart.
foster. But goddamn. Alright, lift call? Call the lift.
Calling the already present elevator did nothing.
Oh, it was already
No
present? I
surprise
don't know.
there.
Thought it was gonna come down or something. Apartment door, can I just go in anybody's apartment?
Apologies, Citizen Graham. This is not your
Yeah,
residence.
not with that attitude.
Looked like someone planned on doing some painting.
Why the hell is she? What is
Be off with you!
Be off with it. I was minding my own goddamn business. You went outside just to walk back in. The fuck's wrong with you? I would smack this shit
What
out
are
of
you looking at?
What? Or are you in that fucking trash where
Then
you
go
belong?
look at nothing somewhere else.
Yo, bring out the crowbar. Do me a favor, Foster. Go ahead. Go ahead and bring out the crowbar.
Someone had spilled paint on the floor.
Go ahead. Technically, you didn't do it. Graham did it. So, yeah. Don't worry about it. Whatever. Let's just go up. So, oh my god, if she's up here too. She somehow, like, ran up the stairs super quick. Oh.
Wait, I know that you, Chip. Oh my, is it really? Yes, it is. Master Graham, you have returned. How wonderful.
Yeah, it is, man. You know, these
day,
these
huh?
long hours at work.
I shall inform
Like, I've been
Madam
traveling
and
all
her
over the place.
guest that you have arrived. She will be so pleased.
No,
Madam.
no, that won't be necessary.
She will be overjoyed that you have finally returned to the bosom of the family.
No, you don't.
My apologies for the interruption, Madam Songbird. It's Master Graham.
What about him, Chipworth?
It appears he has arrived home, Madam.
He has, but that's wonderful. Oh, thank Joey. My dear husband is back.
Ah, I was hoping to meet you, Mr. Grundy. Mentor Alonso, Ministry of Well-Being. I was just here to investigate some irregularities.
I'm sure my Graham needs a few moments to freshen up. Why don't I show you my kudos records?
I don't know who you are, but right now we're both in a lot of trouble. So for both our sakes, you'd better convince the mentor that you're Graham.
Yes, of course.
I'll stall him. Just don't come through that door
Yeah,
until you know enough about Graham to
I'm
pass
seeing
yourself
that's
off
doing
as
it
him.
again.
Don't worry. You can count on me. I wasn't sure what I'd walked into. But if I was to convince anyone I was Graham, I needed to find out more about him. His job, his family, his state of mind. The mentor could ask me about anything. Information about Graham was scattered all over the place. All I had to do was look around.
Why is it doing it again? Like, nothing's even happening in terms of, like, my CPU or memory. There's a lot of breathing room. all of a sudden there's like a GPU overload for some reason. The Endless Steel Sky all of a sudden is taking up like all the resources, which it was not doing before. That should help. Okay. Okay. There we go. Turn down the resolution scale a little bit. It's fine. Okay, there you go. We got some breathing room now. We're good. Alright. It's always something. It's always something. What was our
suspected it was more fruit than wine.
We do more troubleshooting than streaming around here. So.
Excuse me, please.
What's going on, Sonic? How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome.
Hello there. Chipworth, wasn't it?
Master Graham, may I say, sir is looking even more fabulous than usual today.
Why, thank you.
Has Master Graham lost weight?
Maybe. Does Master Graham look like he's lost weight?
Oh, yes, sir. And it would appear sir has gained some height as well. Bravo.
Tell me, Chipworth, who was that woman just now?
But that was sir's wife, Madame Songbird.
Yes, of course. My wife.
Is sir quite feeling himself?
It's fine. I've just been having a difficult few days.
How serendipitous that the well-being mentor is here then, is it not, sir?
This mentor, what will he ask me about?
The Ministry of Well-being is always concerned, sir, with a citizen's well-being.
Well-being?
That's right, sir. A citizen's health and happiness.
They're probably gonna know where I was. They're probably gonna answer it like a certain way.
Importance to the Ministry. He might also inquire if sir needs any support in the workplace or similar.
Why exactly was I selected?
I believe sir's
Going to work at 8.
And social
Got sent home at noon. You mean like 8 in the morning and then got sent home at noon?
Be yourself, sir.
You slept on last night.
Of
Done that
course,
so many times.
Because I am
Done
Graham
that like
Grundy.
just so many times. It's nice. Sometimes, you know, I'm nocturnal anyways. I prefer the night anyways. I'm not too crazy for the days, you know what I mean? Like I appreciate sunlight, don't get me wrong, and I think we all could use a little bit of vitamin D, you know, from time to time. And shout out to Sunny D. But you know, I think for me personally, I work better at night. I focus better at night. Everything's just at night. I snap, food. Happy Sonic, that's good. That's exactly what I want. I want everybody to be happy, be healthy, good time. I mean, here, all the smiles, you know what I mean? No.
Tell me about that woman.
A woman? Can sir
I was getting kind of short. Yeah. Well, you know, if there's not much to do, it's.
For instance, her name would be.
I mean, obviously the money's nice.
Madame Songbird. Clearly, sir is not
only something
feeling
you can do
quite
sometimes.
himself today. Sir might recall he even forgot dear old Chipworth's name earlier.
Who?
Me, sir.
Who was that guy in here when I arrived?
Is sir referring to the gentleman currently probing your wife in the bedroom?
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
I guess I am.
That would be
That's horrible. That's a hell of
Mentor Alonso, senior officer
hell of a word to use, probing. Also, why are you so tall? You're off the screen. I can't. I'm like talking to your.
He would?
Mentor Alonso indicated that there were 1 or 2
Talking to your bow tie.
anomalies in Master Graham's records. Public voting, kudos levels, employment, whereabouts within the city.
Just some minor things then.
Consumption patterns, biosigns, indication of physical existence.
He's a treasure.
I think I get the picture.
But I'm sure there's a simple answer, Master Graham.
So, what do you do, Chipworth?
I don't know how much information he's gonna give me that's useful. Telekinesis.
Can you move things with your mind?
Sadly, sir, one's capabilities are restricted to the minutiae of domestic service.
Shame.
We are what we are, sir.
At least as far as anyone else needs to know.
How to do some difficult activities. Yeah, you're a great instructor, man. Like, for full disclosure, I want to say that you're a very great instructor. Like, when you were kind of walking me through everything, like you explained everything like really perfectly. So, and you got me back on that bandwagon like that. I mean, everything was like, you know, like you explained everything really nice. It was concise. It was very just comprehensive. It was very good. Very good. It was a lot of information, but you made it seem like it was very easy to digest with how you kind of went about explaining everything. So but yeah. I'm just gonna say goodbye to this motherfucker. I'm sure we'll talk to Chipworth again. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go ahead and move on.
A shelf full of sports gear and awards from years gone by.
Oh, that's not me. Oh, that's not me at all.
That looked like Graham and his wife on their wedding day.
That's not me at all.
They looked blissfully in love. Amethyst or purple glass? Either way, it looked expensive. Fairy tales, courtly romances, and art books.
Yeah, I know what that's like. Yeah, I mean, I personally love explaining things myself. Oh my god, what type of fucking room is this? They have like a son or a daughter or some shit that fucked shit up, or is this Chipsworth's room?
I was hit by the acrid smell of chemicals.
One or two lines, yeah. Yeah, I can't with that like super concise. Like super concise stuff where they're just like, you know, like if I were to ask like, oh, you know, like, you know, what do I do with these bounties? Oh, you turn them in. I mean, I figured, but turn them in where? Like, to who? Why? What do I get in return? Like, what? Don't just fucking say some basic ass shit like that.
The box was for a deluxe hollow plinth replacement lens.
That's right.
There was nothing inside. It looked like one of the land trains from the city walls. It was a detailed model.
There's a lot to look at over here. Now, is this going to connect to me or whoever's bedroom this is? Connected to me. Still can't access my messages.
The blind blocked out all the light from outside.
Let's go to this interview. Let's see what's up.
A cavalcade of cryptids. Someone believed in monster stories. Pictures were all of Graham's wife. They were photochemical prints, taken using an old-style film camera. The retro technology had managed to blend songbirds seamlessly into the fake backgrounds. The photography was impressive, but the subject didn't look happy. The pictures in the apartment told a sad story. A blissful romance that had soured
Why would you put those frames up if you weren't happy? Don't you usually put frames up in places?
The trees in the gap weren't as pretty, but at least they were real.
You usually put a frame up in your house of like a special moment or something like that.
Excuse me, please?
Yeah, what do you want?
Something told me the fire was not authentic.
Something? What about the scan lines? Maybe that gives it away. What's on TV? Happy Aspiration Day, boy, that's what's up. Alright, take care of yourself, TV. Let's go in here,
If I was going to pass myself off as Graham, I needed to know all about him.
All about
his work, his social standing, and his health prior to his demise would be a good start. Perhaps I'd find more on his personal terminal. I needed to find out more information if I wanted to avoid getting caught out.
Can't access his messages. Maybe if I open up the oven, I can learn something.
Definitely an improvement on the food dispensers they used to have here.
use there. Maybe I guess I just keep talking to Chipworth and oh, there's a bathroom. It's a nice bathroom.
Welcome back, Graham. Displaying your health chart now. It has been 2 weeks since your last checkup. You have lost weight. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll be needing a lot of those. I've been on that Weight Watchers.
Adjusting records accordingly. Scanning for medical implants.
Been eating a lot of those.
Implant missing.
Those lean TV dinners.
Refreshing biomodification database. Please wait. Removing cardiac implant registration. Registering Schriebman port as new implant.
The scanner had detected my Schriebman port, which allowed me to interact with Link, the city's old network. Since then, I'd pretty much forgotten about it.
Adjusting your health rating from C to A+.
I was considerably fitter than Graham. That was good to know.
Feel that. I'm still, by the way, I'm like really, like genuinely kind of upset because I'm still waiting on Ghost of Tsushima. I actually meant to call customer service earlier and it killed me because they're like, yeah, we're open from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. I was like, word. And then like immediately afterwards, they're just like, our offices are closed. I was like, and that was around like 4:45 p.m. If you say so. If you say so.
Give me a checkup.
But you're gonna hear from.
Your physical
So,
health is within the top
one way or
percentile
another.
for a Union citizen. Congratulations.
Thanks.
You are welcome, Citizen Graham.
Do you have any advice for me?
A single can of Spankles contains more than your daily dietary requirements. Look for the clown. Drink Spankles. Keep a smile on your face.
Thanks.
You are welcome, Citizen Graham.
Do you have any further advice for me?
Further.
Are you aware that falls while walking are one of the biggest causes of injuries in Union City? Remember, no matter how short the journey, a monopod is always safer and more convenient.
Thanks.
You are welcome, Citizen Graham.
A new Fast and Furious game came out today. Apparently. Shadow dropped out of nowhere. Maybe we should get that. It seems like a Game of the Year contender.
What devices do I have installed?
I feel like we're all a big fan of racing games around here. You know what I mean? We do what we do for fun. You know what I mean?
It is functioning correctly.
Oh.
Your cardiac regulator implants have been marked as removed. Please return them to your nearest medical waste facility. You possess a Schriebman local interneural connection port in the third cervical vertebrae. This hardware predates the Minos system and cannot be accessed from this terminal.
That's probably for the best.
Saw a photo on Steam. It's got mostly negative reviews, but I feel like I'm probably wrong.
That's all for now.
Due to the alteration of your physical parameters, a new uniform has been ordered and will arrive at your home shortly. Keep a smile on your face.
I was a lot healthier than Graham.
A lot healthier.
In fact, I'd say Graham was downright unhealthy. I had made some headway, but I still needed to know about Graham's work and social standing.
Okay. I'll leave that on.
There was a boot print. Curious. There was a boot print. Curious. Someone had stepped up onto the toilet seat.
Where does he go to?
A box had been hidden outside the window. If I could get the window open, I'd be able to reach that box.
Window open. How are we gonna get that window open? Employee of the month.
So Graham was a cleaning supervisor?
Was employee of the
The logo
month
on the
too.
uniform was quite distinct. I needed to find out who he worked for. If I slipped up, I'd be exposed right away.
What about that, the Coffinator 9000?
At least one person in the city appreciated a nice cup of coffee.
That's right.
Although I doubted Union City Blend contained even an ounce of actual coffee beans.
Excuse me, please.
We talked to Chipsworth real quick.
Chipworth?
Good afternoon, sir.
Chipworth, tell me everything you know about me.
Request respectfully declined, sir.
But aren't you my butler droid?
Yes, sir. I have been Sir's butler for a very long time.
Then why can't you tell me?
Standing orders, sir.
Whose orders?
You... nice try, sir. Almost had me.
Graham had made sure his droid wouldn't talk. I had to do my own investigating. How are you, Chipworth?
I am well, sir. Thank you for
He
inquiring.
can't, like, change his, like, parameters or anything.
Tell me about the mentor.
As a high-ranking official of the Ministry
Oh, what if I
of
can hack him?
he is
Maybe
here,
I can do that.
I'm sure, to evaluate the well-being of this household.
Well-being?
Health, social participation, work fulfillment, the usual, sir.
I need you to do something for me.
Just say the word, sir.
Please, can you open the windows, Chipworth?
I am sorry, sir, but the window controls are in Madame Songbird's room. I would not wish to disturb the mentor while he is with her. Her meeting is apparently of the highest priority.
I see. We shouldn't disturb her then.
Indeed, sir. However, if the air temperature is a concern, might Sir consider dispensing with his coat?
It is rather warm.
And pungent, sir.
I need you to do something for me.
What about the
Just
cleaning?
say the word, sir.
Please, can you tidy up the apartment, Chipworth?
That one room was a mess.
Very good, sir.
What can I hack? Kitchen system and the coffee maker? Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we can do. Await delivery. I can't move these. I can't move any of these. Okay. Chipworth. He's not bad. He's not bad so far. Fireplace. Oh, bitch, can I make this like really, really hot? I can't seem to do a damn thing. You're waiting delivery. Delivery sounds nice. I could go for some food I haven't eaten since like 1-9 at the moment. What is this? I have nowhere to move this to. Maybe there's something else you can connect to. Can I connect that with something here? Printer.
A printer? It was rare to see one of those.
Survive a war. That's what that book says.
How to survive a war. Better just to not be around to see them.
Is this my room? I don't know whose fucking room this is.
The calendar showed today as a holiday. Aspiration Day. Among the drawings were photographs, land trains, and the city walls.
Like, I don't know if any of this has information that has to do with me.
A sword? The blade was cracked.
here's the uniform.
A uniform like the one Graham's wife wore. It was cut for someone much larger. I needed to find out who he worked for. If I slipped up, I'd be exposed right away.
Who he worked for?
Looked like these photos were taken by the city walls.
The shoes.
You can tell a lot about a man from his shoes. In this case, that the man had no taste. It looked like one of the land trains from the city walls. It was a detailed model.
Can't talk about it or do anything.
Developing fluid and trays. I hadn't seen gear like this since I was a child.
Copter.
A security forces copter. I still had nightmares about those things. Twice I'd flown in them, and both times they crashed.
That's right.
I hoped I wouldn't have to risk it a third time.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
I wondered if the people knew that Hobart agents had helped me save their city. The box was for a deluxe hollow plinth replacement lens. There was nothing inside.
I don't think these are really telling me
Giant
anything.
scorpions in the sewers. Real or fake? Unlikely. The tentacle monsters would have eaten them years ago.
Let's get out of here.
Fairy tales, courtly romances, and art books.
Excuse me, please.
Excuse me.
Maybe I should show him the droid finger, actually.
Is this interview just going to be about me?
Correct. The mentor is here to assess Sir's well-being.
And what happens if Sir answers the questions incorrectly?
Just go to Japan.
Incorrectly, sir. Get them wrong. How could Sir possibly do that?
Perhaps I hit my head on something.
Ha! Very droll, sir, very droll. Might I suggest that Sir just be himself and it will all be fine.
I didn't have long. I needed to learn about Graham Grundy, and fast. So, what's the interview about again?
Mentor Alonso will assess Sir's health, happiness, and suitability for work.
I didn't have long. I needed to learn about Graham Grundy, and fast. I need you to do something for me.
Let me see what else he can do.
Just say the word, sir.
More cleaning. He wasn't cleaning before.
Please, can you tidy up the apartment, Shipworth?
Very good, sir.
He didn't. I mean, the rest of it's fun, but that room is a mess.
Union City Red. I suspected it was more fruit juice than wine.
There's not much I can do in terms of this stuff. I can't move anything. Sink in the auto toilet. Ah, I see. Hand sensor open tap. Bidet jet. What if I swap that? That way I can use that because I can't seem to get in there, so then I can do that. And then the moment somebody leaves, do a bidet jet. It's gonna be a mess.
Tempting, but I'd already had my monthly bath.
Maybe not. Let's do that. The flush button. Can you imagine how confused you'd be if this was like actually your house? You know, like you try to turn on the sink to wash your hands, then all of a sudden the bidet in the toilet goes fucking crazy. You know, then you try to stop it, and then you flush the toilet, and all of a sudden when you flush it, the the shower turns on. And then when you go in, the fucking sink turns on. Then when you go back to take care of the sink, the shit flushes. How confusing all of that shit would be. You'd be like, bro, I gotta get out of here. Fuck this place.
So Graham was a cleaning supervisor? I needed to find out who he worked for. If I slipped up, I'd be exposed right away. After 10 years in the Gap, I'd almost forgotten what a toilet looked like.
It'd be so good. It'd be so good. Alright, let me talk to this motherfucker again. He needs to do something.
Excuse me, please?
Did I examine this?
Rhythmic gymnastics, first place. Amethyst or purple glass? Either way, it looked expensive.
Yeah, let me show him the... I can't show him the finger anymore. Does he want
Here's
this?
something for all your hard work.
Oh my. Did I do something wrong?
No, Chipworth. It's a gift. A mini knockwurst sausage.
It is edible? Now I understand. I cannot, of course, consume this, but I shall happily dispose of it for you, sir.
No way. I'll keep hold of it.
Very good, sir.
Hello, Chipworth.
Master Graham.
I need...
Just say the word, sir.
Please, can you do the laundry, Chipworth?
Excellent idea, sir. I'll have your coat cleaned in no time.
On second thought, my coat's fine.
Yeah, I don't need my coat.
As sir wishes.
I don't know if you were aware of
I need you to
all the
do
clothes on the
something for me.
floor, though.
Just say the word, sir.
Please, can you water the plants, Chipworth?
Very good, sir.
Oh, maybe I should just leave.
This was my only chance to find out about Graham. Leaving now wasn't an option. Definitely an improvement on the food dispensers they used to have here. Personally, I preferred an open fire for cooking.
Can I go in now? Is that okay?
I knew about Graham's health, but I still needed to find out about his work and social standing. Perhaps I'd find more on his personal journal.
My clothing
I
smells
needed
good.
to find out more information if I wanted to avoid getting caught out.
Can I go up here? I looked at the photographs, I looked at this. The bonsai shit. Let me go back to the computer.
Espionage during the Hobart Wars. Nice to see the propaganda was still around. I couldn't access Graham's messages. I added that to my list of things to look into. The council was made up of 5 ministries. Each ministry had their own logo and distinctive color scheme. From the color of his uniform, it was clear that Graham worked for the Ministry of Comfort.
That was the green
I
one,
knew
right?
quite a bit about Graham's work and health, but I figured I could learn more if I found his kudos records.
Personal data. It's none here. Shit.
A printer? It was rare to see one of those.
Anything else you can hack around here? I can't do much with a printer. An HP printer? That's a good question. I don't even know if it was branded. Let me see.
A printer?
It is it's an unknown printer, it looks like. So can't exactly say if it's an HP printer or not.
A shelf full of sports gear and awards from years gone by.
Probably probably better that it wasn't, I guess.
Hello, Chipworth.
Hello, Master Graham.
I need you to do something for me.
Just say the word, sir.
Please, can you tidy up the apartment, Chipworth?
Very good, sir.
He's not doing much of anything. He says yeah, but I almost feel like he's saying it in a sarcastic way because he can't seem to actually do anything. I can't open the windows until I get in there, apparently.
If I could get the window open, I'd be able to reach that box.
The room where they're doing the interview. Or in the box? You mean the one that was empty? Like these right here?
The box was for a deluxe hollow plinth replacement lens. There was nothing inside.
The one outside the window. Yeah, good point. Yeah, maybe he was trying to hide it. Did I look at the calendar?
The calendar showed today as a holiday. Aspiration Day.
Let me see. I feel like I can only tell Chipworth to do so much. Oh wait, no, hold on, go back. There's a poster on here.
The droids who stare at goats. A classic.
Okay, because there's no like dialogue options either, oddly enough. Acting that over the bedroom. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I looked at this, but it didn't really do anything.
The blind blocked out all the light from outside.
Yeah, that's all it said.
Looked like these photos were taken by the city walls.
There's chemicals. Did he try to like drown himself?
Developing fluid in trays. I haven't seen gear like this since I was a child.
I can't leave. There's only so much I can hack. Hacking this doesn't do anything. What is that? Something about aspiring. Or is it bugged again? Is something missing? I mean, this place is only so big. You know what I mean? Oh, let me turn on the TV again. They won't let me move these. Only one I can move. Not sure exactly where. Fire, quote unquote.
Something told me the fire was not authentic. The trees in the gap weren't as pretty, but at least they were real.
So there's something it allows me to access the inventory by looking at this. I wonder if I can't use anything.
The pictures were all of Graham's wife. pictures were all of Graham's wife.
Not the one I was looking at.
The pictures were all... It seemed everybody in Union City had a kudos level. I still didn't have a clue about Graham's. Perhaps I'd find more on his personal terminal. I needed to find out more information if I wanted to avoid getting caught out.
I was just there at his precious little personal terminal, but... I can't seem to access...
I couldn't access Graham's messages. I added that to my list of things to look into.
Hey, you know this feature's bullshit? How's that? See, this is my kudos history right here.
A chart showing that Graham's kudos score had recently dropped. I wondered what had caused such a sharp decline. I had learned all I was going to from Graham's apartment. I hoped it would be enough.
Excuse me, please.
If I was going to convince the mentor, I had to be sure I knew enough about Graham.
No kitchens that feature a single air fryer and a coffee maker. Well, hold on, let me look around some more. There's definitely no air fryer, which is a problem. That's a big problem because I feel like at some point, once we all come to our senses, we're all gonna have an air fryer at one point. But there's a coffee maker right over here. Matter of fact, Coffinator 9,000, which sounds pretty brutal. But even so, for all this fancy shit, I'm surprised they don't have one that's like bigger. They have like literally a basic drip coffee, and they don't have like one of those big like commercial grade like barista stuff. You know what I mean? One of the ones that can make you, those are like $2,000. You can buy those, like the ones that are like in
at least one person in the city
coffee, like
a nice cup of coffee.
You know, a shop.
Although I doubted Union City blend contained even an ounce of actual coffee beans.
They're expensive. Between $800 and $2,000 depending. They're amazing. They're beautiful. Get all this shit out of here. That's right. Shout out to the Air Fryer Max XL. I'm sorry, the Ninja Air Fryer Max XL. Anybody really needs? Yeah. The all-in-one, ever so brilliant, encompassing device.
If I was going to convince the mentor, I had to be sure I knew enough about Graham.
Just about anything and everything people want.
I couldn't keep them waiting any longer. From that point on, I had to be Graham Grundy, cleaning supervisor.
Well, to be honest, I don't remember shit that we found out, so...
Darling,
might be a little bit of a problem.
Going to freshen up.
I was, but I missed the sweet sound of your voice.
Oh, Graham, always the romantic. But please don't kiss me until you've showered.
Wouldn't dream of it. Besides, I couldn't let Alfonso here.
Alonso?
Monopolize my lovely wife for a moment longer.
In which case, shall
Their
we
acting
begin?
is so bad.
Of course. Shall we
They've
take
never
a
met
seat
each
in
other
the lounge?
before. I'm surprised this guy's like behind it. Oh, no interview? Just gonna walk away?
Now or never.
Okay, there's an interview. Shit. I probably should have saved, but...
So, Mr. Grundy.
Mentor Alonso, what would you like to know?
Ah, well, straight to the point. I like that. As I was explaining to your dear
This man's
wife
facial
earlier,
hair is a little...
there have been some issues with your activity records of
over the
late.
top.
Issues? What do you mean?
Mr. Grundy, a word to the wise. This will be much smoother if you leave the questions to me. Now, whilst your records load, remind me, in which ministry are you employed?
Comfort.
Comfort. I'm a cleaning supervisor.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Ah, here we go. Graham Grundy, 42, cleaning supervisor with the Ministry of Comfort.
The one and only. And of
Cleaning
course.
supervisors require Class C exertive activity certification. I trust that your health rating is sufficient.
So you'd be happy to know it's a little bit of an A+.
Did drop down a bit, but I'm back to Class A+ now.
Excellent, excellent. Very good. So, with that in mind, I will mark you as fit for work, barring any other issues.
No issue.
Now, obviously, your
Been
kudos
getting that
level
fiber.
fluctuated due to
Yeah, I was having a little bit of trouble for a
You're
while.
C+ right now.
In the toilet, that's why we got the
I know
bidet
it
installed,
used to
but,
be much higher.
what was the question? Oh shit, what did he say? I was talking.
Cat got your tongue?
Yeah, what was the, fuck. My highest kudos level? Wasn't it A or B?
Please, Mr. Grundy, I've not got all
A or B?
day.
It isn't easy to keep up an A rating.
A? I had you as B.
That's right, it was B. That's my bad.
Indeed, but it is Aspiration Day.
Yes, of course.
That's right.
Clever.
That's right, you know, I'm just aspiring.
That is all I need to check.
You know?
But I'd be remiss if I didn't offer you all the extra support and guidance that you need.
Mentor?
When someone goes off-grid, there's usually some underlying trouble. And as a mentor, I like to think of myself as a bit of a troubleshooter.
Of course. I appreciate the concern.
So, let's get to the bottom of all this confusion. Dig a bit deeper, eh?
Deeper? Yes, right. By all means, Mentor.
Tell me about your workplace. I trust there are no issues.
She gonna say something? You wanna come and save me from this? No? Okay. Ah! Yo, I've never been good at charades. What the fuck does that mean? Huh? What the fuck is this? I don't know. What the hell is that? What, dance hall? Gymnasium? What the hell is that?
Mentor?
I don't know what the fuck that means. What? Train depoy? Oh, there you go. Depoy?
Land train
Depot.
facility. It's a fine place to work.
He did have the train model. That's right. I saw that down that you highlighted.
Extra city commerce. Wonderful.
Oh, yes.
I didn't know what the hell she was doing.
We are,
What the
of
hell is
course,
this?
very grateful for your service, Mr. Grundy. But there we come to the crux of the matter. Your absence. 15 days is a long time. This is, of course, why my ministry has become involved in your case. We have been concerned for your well-being.
I'm fine. Better than ever, in fact.
That's why I thought it was the dance hall. I thought she was doing a dance.
Speaking of your health, I note...
Like, I was thinking train depot, because she was doing this, so I was
Tell me
thinking that
about
maybe she was
your
pulling like a little
Are they working
horn thing.
effectively?
My implants? What? Yeah, I know the heart. I know. I saw it. I know.
You mean my heart regulators? Nothing to worry about. As you can see, the beat goes on.
Yes. Well, I must say you're in remarkable shape considering your medical history. Of course, your mental well-being is just as important to us. How are you getting on with your rather peculiar hobbies?
My hobbies. What is it? Photography? I did have a lot of the... Okay.
You mean my photography?
I did have a lot of the things in my room.
Yes.
She...
Can't beat the feeling of an old-time film camera.
I can imagine. You have an eye for composition. Although I don't understand your interest in using such archaic technology.
Archaic? It's not. No one's getting hurt. Don't worry about it. It's not dangerous.
Mobs rather than availing of ministry-recommended filters, stabilization, automatic archive, and data retrieval, all courtesy of Minos. If we can't see what you create, how can we share in your interests?
You know, sometimes I
What
keep
can I
things
say?
private.
I like a challenge.
You know what?
I'm sure you do, Graham. Ah, well. I have a busy day of appointments, so sadly we must conclude our little chat there.
It's been a pleasure.
I like how he's got a W. I'm gonna start calling him Wario. Or Waluigi, actually, because he got the purple.
Perhaps you can tell me where you've been for the last 2 weeks.
What? Right. Yes, where have I been the last 2 weeks?
Well?
Okay, so the last 2 weeks, I was working at the land train facility, of course. Cleaning. I'm a cleaning supervisor. And while I was cleaning, I must have...
He's actually kind of got
bumped my head.
the kind
Next
of
thing I knew, I was in the
thing
middle
too
of
that
nowhere,
Waluigi
still
would
on
have.
the train. 2 weeks later, the train returned to the city.
Waluigi's the people's champ.
My poor darling! How awful! What a dreadful thing to happen!
Oh yes, it was so bad.
I
My lovely
believe I
wife.
have all the answers I need from you.
Well, that's a relief.
I'm sure it is, Mr. Grundy.
Well, thank you for stopping by.
Just a teeny tiny thing before I go. There appears to be 1 or 2 anomalous results here.
Anomalous? That doesn't sound good.
It may be nothing. But here's the thing. I get strange readings when I scan your U-chip. Any idea why?
Maybe it got damaged when I fell.
Ah, yes. Of course. That's probably it. You see, the only other time I've seen anything like this is when a U-chip has been tampered with. No one would have done that now, would they?
Tampered with? I didn't even know that you could do that.
Graham's a supervisor, not a subversive mentor.
Yes, a supervisor, not a subversive.
Damaged when he fell. Request analysis. There. Perfect. I have everything I need.
Great. Chipbot will show you out.
Chipworth, darling.
Just my little joke. Chipworth.
Good day, Mr. and Mrs. Grundy.
I don't know who you are
Damage
or
when he
what
fell.
you've done with Graham, but I think we got away with that.
I hope so. I don't think that we would get away with it a second time.
Nor do I. If there is anything wrong with Graham's U-chip, you would better sort it out sharpish, before Alonso's analysis comes back.
Doing my best. Hey, can you open up the windows for me? I gotta
Who
go
even
through the
are
window.
you? Where's Graham? Are you that contact he kept ranting
And then I'll
about?
get out of here.
Whatever Graham had been up to,
Get out of here.
had gotten him killed. I had to come
You'll never
clean
see me
with his
again.
wife. There's no easy way to say this, but I'm afraid Graham is dead.
What? How? Where?
I found him. In the gap.
The Gap! What was the idiot doing in the Gap? Was that where he was always sneaking off to? Ugh!
A child, Milo, was abducted from a village out there and brought into Union City. And I think Graham was somehow connected.
Sure, and pigs fly. Listen, stranger. I'm sure you can understand this has been a rather harrowing day. This is all too much for me right now.
Tell me about it.
So, I'm gonna do some damage control on social media. In the meantime, I guess that officially it is your home, so you can stay, but this is my bedroom, and that one is yours. No cute ideas.
Understood.
Okay, don't worry. We won't have any cute ideas. I just need to open up the windows. And I'll get the hell out of your hair. And I'm going over to Old Navy.
To finding Milo.
Fucking hate Old Navy.
In Union City, even the teddy bears had screens. This one was broken.
So I can't turn it on?
I poked at it, but I couldn't get it to turn on.
You just have to kick it. That's all.
I didn't think Songbird would appreciate me rummaging through her things.
Open windows.
Hey, don't touch that! I will not have any industrial runoff coming into my house, thank you very much.
Huh? Don't have to worry about that.
Jasmine.
Yeah, they do kind of go all over the place. I noticed one of the girls earlier. What was your name?
Someone liked their murder mysteries.
Right before we got into the city. Ember. You sounded more Australian than
our
anything.
village with something like this back when I was a boy. I think he traded it for a table. Or at least that's what I had heard.
Did the windows actually open? Oh, now you're moving. Now you're doing shit. Can't tell if the window actually opened. I don't think it did.
Open windows. I can't even right now.
Yeah, hurry up before she closes it. Fuck. Might have to distract her.
If I could get the window open, I'd be able to reach that box.
Maybe I can offer her some of the mini Ks. Some of the bratwurst that no one wants. Or can I start fucking with the kitchen supplies now? No, I still can't move that. Excuse me, Chippy.
Please?
Chipworth?
Good afternoon, sir.
Songbird doesn't seem too upset about her husband.
And why would she be? The glorious Master Graham has returned to us.
Sounds like my wife didn't miss me all that much.
I'm confident Madame Songbird's affection was simply kept hidden, on the inside.
What's this about a celebration tonight?
The Aspiration Day Gala. Madame Songbird is so looking forward to it. It has populated approximately 83% of our conversations. In fact, any time someone spoke of it, your heart rate would elevate and you would perspire, sir. Heavily.
Is that why Graham left?
Is Sir referring to himself? Or a friend also named Graham?
Do I have any friends?
None, sir.
My wife mentioned I had a contact. Any idea who that could be?
Perhaps you might ask her, sir. I fear I am not able to elaborate any further.
And no friends, damn.
I'd like to hear more about Songbird.
May I suggest that Sir speaks with the lady directly? Or perhaps check her social media presence. That's how Madam has traditionally spoken to you.
I need you to do something for me.
Just say the word, sir.
I need you to distract her.
Please, can you do the laundry, Chipworth?
Very good, sir.
Songbird, I'm sorry
For what?
that I pretended to be your husband.
Listen, you did a better job pretending than he ever did.
God damn.
Look, stranger. You told me your secret, so I'll tell you mine. Last few years, Graham gave up trying to be anything other than the dullard he really was. If it weren't for the kudos for being married, I'd have dumped him months ago. You're new here, so a word of advice? You want to win in Union City? Learn the rules and play the game.
My name's Foster, by the way. Robert Foster.
Songbird.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Graham?
Not much. He was a loner whose only friends were idiots like him.
Could Graham have had anything to do with kidnapping?
For both our sakes, I hope not.
Tell me more about Graham.
Why do you want to know?
I think he might have been involved in something.
What do you mean?
I came to Union City from the Gap because I was investigating a mysterious...
Oh, for Joey's sake, not you too. Blah blah conspiracy, blah blah giant dog. Graham was the perfect husband until he started getting crazy ideas. Why couldn't he just have an affair like a normal person?
Who's this contact you mentioned?
Bad news, as far as my kudos level is concerned.
What do you mean?
Graham was always rambling on about this hacker friend of his. Had a daft name. Leet, I think.
Any idea where I could find Leet?
Probably somewhere up top, with the other degenerates. If I were you, I'd stay away.
Did Leet believe in Graham's conspiracies?
Believe? Pretty sure he's where Graham got him from. Bad influence all round.
What were you saying about kudos?
Were you born yesterday?
Let's just say I'm new here.
Okay, newbie. Here's how it works in Union City. Be a good example, stay happy, and you get kudos.
Which you spend?
Well, kinda, but not really. The higher your kudos level, the lower you are in the city. Simple.
So kudos is bad?
Aren't you listening? Lower. Lower is better.
Sounds like golf. You know?
So you need a higher kudos to get lower?
Of course. That industrial pit up there hovers over me like a storm cloud. And this middle level is simply beneath me.
I think I understand what you mean.
But the lower level, now they are my kind of people. They've got standards that you don't see enough of around here.
Thanks.
Yeah, bye.
Can I give her something? Can I give her some of these mini Ks?
I don't know and I don't care.
I need you to get out of there, though. Well,
I don't know and I don't care.
Okay, she don't want spankles either. Damn, you cannot please this woman.
Excuse me, Songbird?
Hello, husband?
Bye, Songbird.
Yeah, bye.
You know, open up these windows. How the fuck do I open up these windows?
The climate controls looked complicated, except for the big switch marked Windows.
Mystery box.
Murder She Wrought. Someone liked their murder mysteries. A trader came by our village with something like this back when I was a boy. I think he traded it for a table. Or at least that's what I had heard.
Yeah, I tried to tell him, but they wouldn't really give me the option. Plush collection. Oh, can I put a plush in there? Do you want any mini Ks? To put in the middle of the plush collection?
Beating a stuffed koala wasn't going to get me any closer to finding Milo.
Excuse me, please.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Need you to... Oh, Lee is there now.
Do I know someone called Leet?
I can neither confirm nor deny that, sir.
Why's that? Okay. Do you know if I know someone called Leet?
What the fuck?
Excellent loophole, sir. Yes, I do know with absolute certainty whether sir knows someone called Leet.
The voice was gone, and then it was just like a... It was just like a part of the wall.
Do you know someone called Leet?
He was never
Telepathic? Okay.
sir.
I need you to do something for me.
That was...
Please, can you open the windows, Chipworth?
Very good, sir.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Alright, cool. Perfect, perfect. Hurry up before she gets mad.
Mentor Alonzo seemed to be arguing with someone.
Hey, what are we gonna do about gang over here? Shoo.
gang had a ferocious beak. I was lucky not to lose a finger.
Want some mini Ks?
Here you go.
Oh, you guys love these mini Ks. There you go. Hey, throw the shit at it. That's right. Perfect. Give me that box.
Whatever was in the box, Graham had clearly not wanted anyone to find it.
Don't worry.
Inside was a small
gang
glass
will
lens. It had deep cuts scored across its surface. But that wasn't all. Tucked beneath was a photograph. A picture of a stalker. A child's face pressed against the window. Suddenly I realized that it wasn't just Milo. It was clear that multiple children were being taken into the city, and somehow Graham was connected to it.
Alright, so can we leave now? Fantastic. I do not want to run into that girl again who was very much a pain in the ass.
Apologies, Citizen Graham. This is not your residence.
I want to keep going up higher. Or is it just going to take me right back down below? It's taking me back down here. They're waiting for me out there. They're scaring me. How you doing? Good to see you. Dapper Butler. He's not just a regular butler.
Excuse me.
Dapper Butler.
Ah, Master Grundy. What joy to see Sir again after all this time.
You know how it is, man. We all gotta have a break.
Laureate Reginald Arthur Schnipple Esquire sends his regards and/or condolences as appropriate.
How nice of you, Reginald.
Correction, sir. If one may be so bold, Mr. Schnipple is, of course, Sir's human neighbor. How Sir might mistake yours truly.
That's a hell of a name.
For our beloved poet laureate is beyond imagining.
What do you think about the graffiti?
As an artiste, I find any medium a valid form of expression. Of course, the vandalism does somewhat detract from the piece.
Do you work in these apartments?
Of course, Master Grundy. Sir and I have been neighbors for 147 days and 11 hours.
I would never do such a thing. I would never do such a thing. I don't want to like take care of the branding for that. Can you imagine? Changing the logo. Having the... How do you make that appealing? Schnipple. Also, I feel like Snapple would come after me. You know? Because Snapple would be like, hey, it's a little too close to our name. What are you talking about? Spelled a little bit differently. Yeah, but you know, some people, you know, especially older people from like the 1930s and stuff, you know, they'd be like, yeah, let me get some Schnapple, you know? So it's like Schnapple, Schnipple. You know, they might have too like, might be too close. You're gonna get sued.
Who are you again?
And you're gonna start like fighting for rights.
Fidelis,
it's not gonna be good.
Domestic savant.
That's a whole lot of trouble just waiting to happen.
So you're a servant?
Yeah.
Savant, please. I am a
I'm
highly engineered.
just gonna get into a legal battle with Schnapple. So. What do we get?
Have you heard any reports of missing children?
Why, no, Master Graham. If anyone went missing, I'm sure AI Officer Greta would find their U-chips.
What if they were from outside the city?
Well, surely AI Officer Greta would find them by their newly implanted U-chips.
Fair enough. For all his poetry, Tarquin was still a Union City droid.
Fantastic.
See you later, Tarquin.
Will I?
Huh? It's just a phrase.
Shall we schedule in another meeting?
I don't think that's necessary.
Such ambiguity. A tortured soul. Alas, I am inspired.
It's okay, son. Well, I'm afraid of these people.
Dear me, a terrible situation. Very troubling indeed.
Mentor, given your experience, your input here would be greatly appreciated.
Sorry again.
Orana, isn't it? You strike me as a fine young officer of the Ministry of Well-Being. Would you say that's an accurate description?
I'm flattered, sir.
Your record is exemplary. I believe.
I do my best, sir.
Jet Set Radio. I missed that. Yo, I don't know if you guys have seen the new Jet Set Radio coming out. It's not called Jet Set Radio. It's called like
Mess.
Cyberpunk, I think. But it's made by the same people who made Jet Set Radio.
Yes.
That I'm incredibly hyped for. I love Jet Set Radio. It's one of my favorite games ever. That game like made the Dreamcast for me. I miss that thing.
I'll take care of it, sir.
I know you will. By the way,
which reminds me,
pest control
I should buy a copy of Jet Set.
Of course, sir.
Future.
Meanwhile, I shall isolate this area
because if everything's going to be backwards compatible on the Series X, I want
Thank you, sir.
that before everything fucking skyrockets in price once it comes out. Because everyone's going to be like, oh, I can play anything now. It's probably better that I go ahead and buy it now for how much? Probably what, $5? No more than $10? $60. Okay.
Hey! You can see forever up here! You know, be free!
Miss, you have to be careful.
Careful or
$60.
careless? I know which one I want to be!
Why don't you come down, yes? Miss Dijon, is that right? Raquel Dijon.
Yeah! That's... me.
I like her, she's annoying as shit.
I think...
Raquel!
Raquel? Did you say Raquel?
You need to come down.
What? Where am I? Oh no! Help! Help!
Hearing her name had triggered a total change in the girl's behavior. I needed to find a way to get her down before she fell.
Nokia? I can see that. I can see that. Why don't you figure out a way to get her down? Offer her some of those mini Ks.
Are you okay?
No! I don't know how I got up here!
Raquel! Raquel Dijon! Don't panic!
Hey, Dijon, like some of the Dijon mustard, right?
How can we help?
Nothing to see here, sir. I suggest you go back inside and enjoy some screen-based entertainment.
Excuse me? I'd like to make a complaint.
Please, both of you. I'm a welfare officer. I know how to deal with this kind of problem. I just need to check the negotiation protocol.
Well, thank goodness the Ministry is on this. It's all very distracting.
Lobster Thermidor Spangles.
How did you get up there?
I don't know! Please! I'm frightened!
She climbed the outside of the building. Astounding agility.
Would it make more sense for me to go up there and then go through the windows that we opened and then grab her
Bravo, miss!
and like push her off?
Sit tight. We'll soon have you down.
Anyone got any ideas?
Yes, I do. I have an idea.
Go on.
Never use a simile when a metaphor suggests itself.
What?
I'm in the middle of composing an aspiration.
Actually, never mind. I found some
but my
decent deals
lexiconic
actually.
cupboard is bare, so
There's some here for like between like $10 and $15 for Jet Set Radio
Is
feature.
this idea about your poem?
Well,
And Sega GT.
you asked if anyone had an idea.
2002, God
Not
bless.
specific to the content.
Old racing game.
Can you see any way down from there?
No!
We'll work something out. Hold on. What's your name?
Her name is Raquel. Now, would you please?
Raquel? Oh, but of course, that makes far more sense. She told me her name was Rat Girl. But it would appear her grotesque moniker signifies little
To be fair, she
more
does
than
look like a rat.
deplorable deficiency of elocutionary attainment. Rat Girl, indeed.
Please, gentlemen, now is not the time.
What are you painting?
Sir, please, you're not helping.
What? I didn't... I don't know!
Her work is rather inspired, don't you think? I do believe art may be her calling.
Please, both of you.
Help me!
Don't worry, we'll get you down safely.
And soon. One hopes.
Yeah. That's too damn bad. Anyways, y'all take care.
Apologies. This monorail is under lockdown.
Oh, we can't leave?
Apologies. This monorail is under lockdown.
Well. Hey, before you jump, did you lock the monorail down? I gotta go back. I gotta go to the cafe. I haven't had coffee in about 30 minutes. So I gotta go back. Cause I'm gonna need you to unlock that before you do whatever. What is this?
From that height, the girl wouldn't fare much better than the can. Raquel!
Help! Please!
Anyone got any ideas to help the girl?
I'm still searching through this ministry protocol, but to be honest, we've gone rather off script.
Keep looking. I'll see if I can find a practical solution around here. Can you see any way down from there?
Zara blind? Is this another situation of Zara blind?
We'll see what we can do from here. Don't worry, we'll get you down safely.
Is there a way for me to... like the music that's played. Bird droppings. Did she do this too?
This particular spot seemed popular with the local birds.
Maybe I can climb. Should I just go back up and then climb out of the window and then... dust hands and walks away. To be fair.
Please stand back.
Stand back, that's no problem. Did you want some mini tanks?
Depleted.
Oh.
The seal had been vandalized. Poor Joey.
Poor Joey. Hey, look, at least we got those stalks. Oh, right? Look at that. They're going up and away thanks to some spankles, it looks like. We can't go through there. Some more paint there. What is this?
The holdall was stained with paint.
Water refill complete. Can I talk to you real quick? Inventory. Did you want it at all? Alright, fair enough. Alright, let's go upstairs. What's the point of the elevator if the stairs are just like, it's just one floor? Alright, not that way. I didn't know if I could access another room. Can I go in here? Perhaps Madam's mood would be improving music. A little something from the wireless? Do you need something? Oh, I'll leave you two alone. That's my bad.
Excuse me, please?
Yeah, no problem. I wonder if Chiptune can save her.
Excuse me, Songbird?
Hello, husband?
Bye, Songbird.
Yeah, bye.
She is moody indeed.
Excuse me.
Hello, Master Graham.
I need you to do something for me.
Just say the word, sir.
Could you go outside?
Please, can you open the windows, Chipworth?
Very good, sir. Excuse me, please.
They open? I know we have that damaged HoloLens or whatever.
That girl was still stuck on the ledge. There was no way to reach her from here.
Where is she? She's over there somewhere. Plants.
The plants needed watering badly.
Well, if they need watering, we go, digital fun tokens? Is that like the Zara bucks or whatever the hell? Oh, whoa, Chipworth. Let me talk to you. Where the hell are you going?
Good afternoon, sir. Just say the word, sir.
Can you take care of the plants?
Very good, sir.
There's some plants outside, by the way.
Excuse me, please.
No problem. You had all that room, but yeah, no problem. Did you forget what you were gonna do? You have performance anxiety? Do you want me to look the other way? Okay. Oh wait. Why don't I go to the window here?
The blind blocked out all the light from outside.
I don't think that printer is gonna help me much here. Unless we're gonna go ahead and print her fucking death certificate. But other than that. Please, I can't stand heights. Well, you shouldn't have gone up there. As simple as that. While she's out here, can I access... Maybe there's some important information on the my computer here. Nope. Oh, no problem, comrade. No problem at all. So we use the lift to go up even higher. Young woman. Can I speak to the young woman from here?
Raquel!
Oh, I went right back down. Hey, the toads. Where the hell am I?
Can you see any way down from there? Okay, we'll see what we can do from here. Don't worry, we'll get you down safely.
These camera angles are all over the place. Can I access any of this? No. Doesn't seem like I can go through here. Oh, wash machine.
With no hand scanners, I figured they were intended for droids.
Possibly. The plants are the only thing needing water. What else needs water? I know that cleaning robot, every time he always says he needs water afterwards. Okay. He just went right through me, that's fucked up. Can't interact with that. I was thinking maybe what if I spray some
Someone had spilled paint on the floor.
Do I need water to clean this up?
Looked like someone planned on doing some painting.
Oh. Oh. Oh, gotcha. Clean exterior. You gonna go outside now?
Raquel!
Help! Please!
Don't worry, we'll get you down safely.
You couldn't, like, grab onto the robot?
Excuse me,
Sir?
what's going on?
Just a citizen in trouble, all under control.
Why is the monopod locked down?
To keep people happy, sir.
How?
I'm not happy though. I need some coffee.
Situation has the potential to be unpleasant. So we keep the situation contained until it can be resolved.
But I'd really like to go somewhere.
I need to go get some
A
coffee.
little patience, sir, would be appreciated.
When will the monopod be unlocked?
When the situation is resolved.
Anything I can do to help?
No need, sir. All under control.
Really? I'll let you get back to work.
Thanks.
Can we stop it from spraying her? Oh, there's more water out here too. Okay, here we go. Detect citizen. Cleaning. Well, that's probably what's wrong. Yes. Oh, that was the advertisement? Oh, what the fuck? It told me. What the fuck? Oh, well, that's fine. Let's wait for it to open it back up. Oh, what? Sprinkler control.
It was a hand scanner.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, clean the exterior, that's right, but robot docked. Doesn't make sense. What if I switch these? Not do anything? Well, it's just a sprinkler. The sprinkler's not really... What's the sprinkler doing, really? There's an advertisement here. Civic Pride. I mean, I probably just have to make it 0, right? right here in the face next time. And so you can just get on it and go the fuck down, I would imagine, right? He's not gonna be able to get any water now. I put it on 0. Hopefully now we'll be able to refill, and then she can just get on it and make her way down, rather than just taking the stairs or jumping. I feel like jumping would probably be easier, but what do I know? There we go. Did not refill.
Raquel!
Help! Please!
Can you see any way down from there?
No! And everything's wet now thanks to that robot.
Think you can get on the robot when it passes?
I could try. But what if...
We'll catch you. You can do it.
Well,
I rather doubt she can.
Can't you try and be more encouraging?
You have a reasonably good eye for aesthetics.
Thank you!
Now, grab on tight. We'll be right underneath you.
You'll be fine.
Human grip strength is famously reliable. Only in short bursts.
Okay, here goes.
if she slips, I mean, that's not on me. I don't work here.
How do you feel, Raquel? Are you okay?
I think she's probably got diarrhea. See the way she's
I don't know.
holding her stomach
I'm
like
glad
that?
that's all sorted. Shall I call a pod for
She's
her?
gotta go, man.
I've got it from here. Thank you.
Take her like a proper bathroom. Don't have her like sit over the edge and then just, you know, go over the edge. You imagine being that poor lad just
really
fucking walking
remember
down on the sidewalk down below.
Anything.
You know, you can't. And, you know what I mean? Anyways. Are we good? Can we go?
The girl looked glad to be back on solid ground.
You can go back inside if you'd like.
The girl looked glad to be back on solid ground. Excuse me?
Mr. Grundy. Oh, Mr. Grundy.
Mr. Grundy?
Bravo, Mr. Grundy. Your actions in this situation were sublime, albeit unconventional. The local noise levels have already returned to normal, and the building will soon sparkle again.
Sparkle with the spankle.
I'm more concerned about the girl. Is she gonna be okay?
Yes, blah, 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 and all that. Officer, wouldn't you say that Mr. Grundy's actions today weren't a kudos boost?
Of course. Thank you for the suggestion.
Tarquin, miss.
Orana. Orana Newblood.
Oh.
Yeah,
We're
like
gonna
the
get
guy
to know
said.
each other?
Graham Grundy.
Mr. Grundy?
What is the reflection spa?
What is the... Are you feeling okay, Graham? Everyone this side of the industrial level has heard of reflections.
Oh, you mean that reflection spa. It's been a long day.
Next, you'll be asking me to tell you about this Joey guy.
No, I'm familiar. Raquel. Is she always like that?
What do you mean?
Well, I met her earlier, and she seemed like a totally different person.
She was an
She's
asshole.
been through a big ordeal. Nothing that a trip to the reflection spa won't sort out.
Will she be in trouble for the graffiti?
Well, no real harm done. The droid will clean it up, eventually. That said, her kudos rating will take a hit.
All because she defaced Joey?
People loved Joey, and what he did for us.
Joey was my friend. We did so much together.
Well, he might be gone, but he's not forgotten. You can find out about our savior at the Museum of New History.
You mentioned I could find out about Joey in a museum?
Yes. The Museum of New History has exhibits about how he transformed the city. I'd recommend it to anyone who wants to learn about him and his legacy.
A museum dedicated to Joey? He'd be proud of that for sure.
Well, it's not all Joey. They have a special exhibit about the previous administration.
The one before?
Old technology,
The crazy one?
that sort of thing. My advice, though, is to avoid dwelling on the past. Anyway, taking in some culture is good for you. Find it at the Piazza if you get the chance.
Find it at the Piazza. I mean, let me tell you something what I could go for right now. Some pizza. That's what I could go for. I'm hungry, man. Very much like some pizza.
How is the girl doing?
She'll be fine. This sort of trauma is best handled at the reflection spa.
So, do you work here?
I'm an officer for the Ministry
Do
of
you
Wellbeing.
work here? As she's wearing the
Often have to
work
talk
uniform.
girls off high ledges?
My first one.
You did a good job.
Thanks.
I'm on the trail of a missing kid called Milo. I think he's somewhere in Union City.
That shouldn't be difficult. Any greeter terminal will be able to find him via U-chip.
No, that won't help. He was brought here from the Gap.
That's not possible.
Yeah, he had a fresh set of jeans and
Where
everything.
did you say you worked, Mr. Grundy?
That'd be the Ministry of Comfort.
I suggest you concentrate on your work and leave well-being issues to the appropriate ministry.
No problem at all. I'm gonna get back on this monorail because I'm gonna go ahead and grab myself some coffee.
Thanks for your help.
So, you know the one. I mean, not you, Rockwell.
Take care.
You too, Mr. Grundy.
Orana, whatever
If
the
you
fuck.
need any well-being support, just ask for me at Greeter Terminal. Orana Newblood. Come on, Raquel. Let's get you to the spa. You'll be feeling better in no time. No need to worry, Raquel. You're safe now. Happy faces all round, right? In fact, this calls for a celebration. It is Aspiration Day after all.
Oh, goodness. Is it?
All day. And you know what would be the best end to a day like this? A trip to the reflection spa. I'll pull a string or two, and we'll get you straight to the front of the line.
Okay, wonderful. Young woman. She's not even standing there anymore. She. Let's get out of here. So it sounds like there's an alarm going off.
Pod has been requested. Please wait for embarkation.
The reflection spot. Sounds nice. Sounds nice. See how it is once we get there. Spas. My problem with spa. That's not really a spa problem. It's a jacuzzi problem.
I need to find more information on Graham's contact before I could decide where to go next. Sorry, Monopod. I think that I'll stay here.
I've never been a big fan of jacuzzis. It's too fucking hot. You know what I mean? I'm not really trying to turn into Freddy Krueger. Well, let's learn more about, oh, there she is right there. I was gonna go talk to her. Excuse you? What the fuck? A sauna? Yeah, I'm okay with saunas. Mostly. They're definitely better. You know, still hot, but a lot more manageable.
Can I ask you about some missing children?
I'd rather you didn't.
What's with the Alonso guy?
Guy? I believe you're referring to Mentor Alonso from the Ministry of Well-Being. He's a high-ranking official. And we've just lied straight to his face.
Quite the team,
A
huh?
natural hot spring.
If he knew what's really going on.
Like one of those ones,
I'm trying to think how far my kudos would
like they have those beautiful little places you can go to in Japan.
Arrested,
I'm sure you can
deported, I
find
don't
them
know,
elsewhere as
not
well, but like
important.
they got those ones. I don't know if those are the ones that you're talking about. They're like natural springs, pretty much. Huh? Beautiful, beautiful places. Those are the ones. Yeah, those are gorgeous. I would like to go to actually for sure. Definitely would like to go to those.
Graham was a conspiracy theorist?
Always was. But before he went missing, he really changed.
He became secretive. He used to close the terminal whenever I came into the room.
That's not that strange.
And he started spending a lot of time in the bathroom. And then he just disappeared.
Okay, that's the weird bit. Can I open the window?
I'd rather you didn't.
Why not?
See those clouds out there?
Yes?
That's not water vapor.
Oh. You mind if I open a window?
Yes.
Looks like Graham was quite the photographer.
Oh, he was dreadful. At first I thought he was an artist. Then I found out he used
Then you find more about Yeet.
ridiculous antique
Whatever the fuck his name is. Yeet?
It took hours
Beat.
to
I don't know,
see
I
the
forgot his name
finished
already, but
photographs. And he took forever fussing with the lighting. The only good thing about his photographs is that I'm in most of them.
What do you know about the council?
They run the city. You know, like they always have since Joey left.
Can I speak to them?
Not with Graham's ID, you can.
Hi, Songbird.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, who knows more about Yeet? The fuck is it with her? Alright. Go over here and talk to Chippy. Maybe he knows. Some son. You been here? Where did he go? I don't know how many times I told him to clean up this fucking room and he still hasn't. Where's Chupacabra? What happened to him? Where the hell is Chipotle? Did he get fired? What the hell happened? Also, I'm opening the windows. I don't care what the hell she says. She's not here, so. Oh, there we go. There's Don Cheadle. Hey, come here.
Chipworth? Good afternoon, sir.
I need you to do something for me.
Just say the word, sir.
Ah. He knows nothing, actually. Never mind. I think I made him drop his towels and shit, too.
Have a super day.
That's my bad.
Serving you, sir. Every day is super.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, never mind. He got him back. Alright, cool. Enjoy. The hell is it? You want? I got this.
What do you make of this?
Looks like some of Graham's trash.
Yes, but what is it?
I don't know and I don't care.
I needed to know more about Graham's involvement with the Stalkers before presenting any evidence to Songbird.
Huh? Let me talk to, where did he go? He was just in here. There he goes. Yo, Chevrolet, come here. Inventory. Do you know anything about...
Excuse me, please.
Disease?
Do you know what this is?
No, Master Graham. I specifically do not. On your orders, sir.
Well, I'm ordering you to tell me what the hell it is. Damn it.
A printer?
I don't know with the printer either. Oh, there's something new here on City Life. Well, it said there was something new, but this is 14 days ago. Ministry of Aspiration polite message. We've noted that your QDOS score has dropped again. Yeah, that's old. Oh, it goes down. Okay, what was just that? Oh, I mean, this was today, but we saw that earlier. No kids after 3 p.m. Fair enough.
I couldn't access Graham's messages. I added that to my list of things to look into.
Alright, what about Yeet? Okay, we don't know anything about Yeet. I don't...
Looked like these photos were taken by the city walls.
Because I don't think
Excuse
I
me, please?
could show him this. Nope. What if I put this here? No?
Excuse
talk to you
Songbird?
What is it, Graham?
You work for the Ministry of Comfort?
Sure do. It might not sound prestigious, but without us, the city falls down.
You don't seem the type to settle for a cleaning job.
The advice man.
Cleaning supervisor, thank you very much. And you'll find in Union City, it's not what you do, it's how you do it that counts.
How so?
You know, get the job done, don't get in trouble, keep a smile on your face, the usual.
Is Alonso coming back here?
For both our sakes, I hope not. But I'm not risking it, so don't even think about doing anything stupid.
Nothing stupid? For how long?
Very amusing. Until my kudos is back on track, obviously. But for now, you are Graham.
Word.
How can I raise my kudos level?
With kudos, obviously.
So how do I get more kudos?
Well, isn't that just the question? Like I said, be happy, get points.
But how can you be happy when you've just found out your husband is dead?
You think I'm not sad on the inside? No one's gonna give me a medal for having a dead husband.
But...
Let's talk about something else, eh? My points have already dipped way too much today, thanks to you.
What can you tell me about the Minister for
Can you tell me about Yeet?
The terminal has their
Need
details.
to find more information
Look there
about
if you wanna
Yeet.
know more.
Now you have no information at all.
Yeah, bye.
Maybe I can talk to the artiste outside. Why this doesn't go higher on this?
Got a minute?
Apologies if my loquacious musings disturbed one.
Hello again.
Good day, Master Grundy.
I'm Graham Grundy.
Of course, sir.
So, we've met before?
Of course, sir.
When's the last time you saw Graham? Me?
Master Grundy, one is sure one doesn't need to remind Sir that one works with Sir's neighbor.
One would need one to remind one.
Ah, does Sir mean Sir would need one to remind Sir, or one would need Sir to remind one?
One is not sure anymore. You have a real way with words.
Aha, Sir is referring to one's grammatical prowess, no?
Yes.
Sir is too kind. And yet, if only one could translate grammatical prowess into poetic inspiration.
So you like the graffiti?
I said it was a valid form of expression, albeit not on a par with, say, the literary arts. But as art goes, it's not too abhorrent.
Bye for now.
Before you depart, may I use you as a sort of muse?
Depends. Are you writing a romance?
I had something of a tragedy in mind.
I'd rather you didn't.
Can I show you stuff? Okay. Do you happen to know what this
Do you recognize
is?
this?
Also, where the hell was she going? Was she
A
leaving?
lens of some sort. An instrument in which to see the world around us through an alternative perspective.
Sure, but what
English is
can I
tough.
use it for?
With all
It's
those
muy difícil.
scratches, one would imagine its only use may be metaphor, sir.
Wait. Let me show you a photo and you better have some goddamn information because I'm tired of running around.
Do you know what this is?
Looks like some sort of ambulatory transport.
They're kidnapping children.
Please let one know if they start on droids.
That man did not care, even remotely. Bird droppings, what am I gonna do? Should I show it to the bird actually? Should I show it to the gang and be like, yo, you seen this kid? Then the gang like flies over to the location of where I needed to go.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
Fuck out of
I
here.
needed to find more information on Graham's contact before I could decide where to go next. Sorry, Monopod. I think that I'll stay here.
No problem, Citizen Graham.
There's not many people that have the ability to speak around here. Can I hack like... Oh, here we go. Shit. Can I get close enough to this while accessing that? Shit. Did he fall? Is he okay?
Excuse me, please?
With no hand scanners, I figured they were intended for droids.
That man like flew over. Oh shit. Alright, what if we make this shit go crazy? Put 100% on everything. That way there's always water. Because now it's got 100% and everything. So probably the next time he turns it on, I mean the clothes are probably going to get ruined. He's going to get soaked. It's going to be crazy. Oh, there she is. Still won't fucking tell me anything.
Excuse me, Songbird?
Hey, stranger.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Showing her, the fuck?
What do you make of this?
Looks like some of Graham's trash.
Yes, but what is it?
I don't know, and I don't care.
I needed to know more about Graham's involvement with the Stalkers before presenting any evidence to Songbird.
But...
Would you like a can of Spankles?
If I want spankles, I'm not going to drink it in here, thank you very much.
Okay.
I'll go to the VIP cafe and the piazza, where people can see me.
Can I get access to the
husband?
Thanks.
VIP?
Yeah, bye.
God damn it. 'Cause I can't get in any of these apartments.
Apologies, Citizen Graham. This is not your residence.
The picture showed an utterly unfamiliar scene from a bygone era.
A bygone era. People don't have beaches anymore, I guess.
For a moment, I was off balance. It felt like I was falling towards the building. But then I realized it wasn't real. Just a lifelike sculpture carved into the wall. What a relief.
Oh, there he goes again. Is he gonna die?
Something told me the fire was not authentic.
I'm at a loss, honestly. Let's see what this can do for us. Songbird has retreated to the back room. If there are any more clues about Graham in here. What I went to. But, and then a couple of plushes.
A collection of toy animals were lined up in little baskets.
And then you have the painting.
A trader came by our village with something like this back when I was a boy. I think he traded it for a table. Or at least that's what I had heard. The house trap. Someone liked their murder mysteries. Jasmine.
Because I can't seem to access her terminal.
The shelf was loaded with books on management, business theory, and military strategy. I didn't think Songbird would appreciate me rummaging through her things.
She doesn't appreciate you, period. Fuck, I wonder if it bugged out again. I feel like I've done all I could.
Excuse me, Songbird?
What now?
Are you a collector?
What?
Toys. You have quite the collection.
Oh, yes. The whole set of cuddly kitties. Even the limited edition Mama Bear from 5 years back. Well, I did have the whole set, at least.
Did something happen?
Bartleby went missing, that's what. I asked Graham about it and he denied all knowledge.
Bartleby.
Then, when
We
I
gotta find
tried
a plush
to use the
just to
Mama
make her
Bear
happy.
tracker to find dear Bartleby, he threw her across the room.
Clumsy.
Clumsy. Those bears were my engagement gift. He hid Bartleby just to spite me.
Graham had taken Songbird's toy Bilby, but I couldn't figure out what he'd have wanted with it. Wherever he'd gone, Graham clearly didn't want to be tracked. What does Bartleby Bilby look like?
Bartleby is a bilby. Adorable, long ears. Like a bandicoot and a rabbit all rolled into one.
Hey, Crash 4, by the way, is looking,
Before he went
is looking great.
What's a mama bear tracker?
What do you think? It tracks her babies.
Her babies?
The cuddly kiddies. Most toys in Union City are tracker-enabled. Lost toys mean screaming babies. Unless you got a tracker.
Mind if I have a look at the tracker?
Go ahead, though the screen is broken. Squeeze the left ear to turn it on.
Mind if I have a look at the tracker?
Go ahead. Squeeze the left ear to turn it on.
Thanks.
Yeah, bye.
It looked like Graham had taken Bartleby and didn't want it tracked. I had a hunch that he had taken it to Leet, but had no idea
Leet,
why.
not yeet. Should I go, I guess, turn it on with the ear, I suppose? I'll race you there. Slow as hell.
The device was now on, but with the screen broken, I'd need to find another way to get at the data. I wondered why Graham had taken a children's toy.
Hello there. I'm Mama Bear.
Hi.
Mama Bear looks after all the cuddly kitties. Are you looking for one of my children?
I'm looking for Bartleby Bilby.
Don't worry, child. Look at my tummy to find your missing friend.
Well, I don't need access to the fireplace, but toy finder service. Anything else I can with from here? There you go. There you go. Now we can use that little device to access the toys.
The image being displayed on the holoplinth had changed. The plinth was showing the toy's tracking data. All I needed to do was locate the area code E1594. Find the tracker. Find Leet.
Something we have to remember. All done. Alright, hopefully now we can get out of here. We can get yeeted out of here.
I had a lead. A map reference. E1594.
Where would you
Graham
like to
had
go?
put a tracker there.
The
Maybe it
piazza
was
is the
the
place
key to
for me.
finding his
There's a lot of
friend.
voices going.
Citizen Graham.
I want to be on some like super futuristic like monorail like that. I feel like it'd be so cool. I'm afraid of heights, but like I would still, for that one in particular, I like going on those things. We're at the pizza. So, should I talk to Greta about something?
Hi.
It's most excellent to see you again, Graham Grundy.
Thank you.
The pleasure is all mine.
It's on my
How can I be of
Foster.
assistance today?
Take it easy.
Do you know where I'd find E1594?
I do not recognize E1594.
I think it's an obsolete city location code.
I see. Would you like to sign up for a course in the history of Union City's geographical referencing?
Thanks, but I don't have the time for that.
Shame. I hear it's enthralling.
A year or two? Yeah. I mean, I don't like trying things like the moment they come out anyways. You know? But that's how you end up with, red-ringed 360s and, you know, the Samsung Note 7s blowing up in people's pockets and, you know, shit like that. Early adopters always take the fall, remember that.
Thank you.
Au revoir.
Just to see if it nukes your ball. I mean, fair enough. I mean, look, you have every right to be, you know, skeptical. God knows I probably wouldn't even. I mean, then again, I mean, it's, you know, I think if you're staying indoors and quarantine, it may be okay for the most part, but
I have all day.
even so.
Does E1594 mean anything to you?
Because that's the last thing you'd want, right? I mean, yeah, you're corona-free, but at what
It's
cost?
an obsolete location reference. I'm trying to find the building.
You got no more balls, right? They've exploded.
I'm not programmed to understand or translate
Right?
obsolete
You can't have kids anymore.
references.
It's like you pretty much got like a vasectomy, you know, without even knowing, you know. So Uncle Corey was like, "Look, we're about to make you a lot of things, Cafe."
You sound just like that cafe droid.
Barry?
That's the one. Are you related?
We did
There's always those people. Always those
indeed
motherfuckers.
have identical voice units. But I am nothing like that no-good, rusty, two-faced vending machine.
Wow, I didn't realize droids
What the hell is
could
the
feel such
animosity?
emotion.
What is that?
I only have one emotion. Happiness.
Happiness, is that right? So I guess your QDOS is like looking real good, huh?
What do you do here?
My name is Hollow, and it is my pleasure to serve the wonderful people of Union City on this glorious Aspiration Day.
And what are you serving?
Well, social climbers can bring their aspiration brooches to me.
And then what?
I use this
Everybody keeps
machine
talking
here
about
to
fucking coffee
customize the
around
home
here.
beverage
I'm like,
at
I'm
the
about to
home.
just go ahead and make myself a fucking cup. It's like
It's a
11.
real parade.
Or it's about to be in about 5 minutes. And so, when we get off here in a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and make myself some of that coffee. Some of that coffee. Some of that. Aspiration
What is an
brooch.
aspiration brooch?
A special wearable reward to Union City's esteemed social climbers.
Probably shouldn't. Maybe I'll have it
Courtesy
small.
of the council.
Just a small.
Yes, but what do they do?
The brooch permits entry to areas around the city, exclusive to social climbers, such as the Old History exhibit in the Museum of New History. It also tells your fellow citizens
Just a small cup of coffee,
gathering
okay.
class you are.
How can I get my hands on one of these brooches?
You didn't receive one in the post?
I don't think so.
That's because aspiration brooches are only delivered to social climbers. You need an awful lot more kudos to be in with a shop.
Maybe next month, eh?
Sure. Or year, perhaps.
No problem, Death Strike. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful night. Appreciate you stopping by. And of course,
Wait. Calling all
since we were
social
on the
climbers.
topic, stay
Customize
safe
your
out there.
aspiration brooch here. Calling all social climbers.
Union City
Customize your
wishes
aspiration
all
brooch here.
citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
There's a whole lot of voices going on right now. A whole lot of voices.
Hey, got a minute?
For you, sir, I have all day.
So only social climbers get given these aspiration brooches?
Correct. And those brooches can be customized here at
Watch,
my store.
I don't know. Go watch, something. Go watch something. Go watch The Witcher if you haven't watched The Witcher. The Witcher's brilliant.
So only social climbers get given these aspiration brooches?
Correct. And those brooches can be customized here at my stall.
I'll see you later.
I can't wait.
Okay. Let's
All social climbers.
go to... Oh, what's over there? I don't think there's anything really that important. Oh, vending machine. What are these people talking about?
And you've been
Oh, it's
keeping up
Arana.
with your daily polls?
You bet. I can't wait to find out about the new Spankles flavor of the month.
Don't forget to vote for the new elected officials.
Nah, whatever. Spankles!
Anyway, I'm pleased to see your well-being in such good shape. Mr. Grundy, I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Busy day, huh?
I'll say. Raquel is over in the reflection spar as we speak. She'll be back to normal in no time. I thought you'd want to know.
Thanks for looking after her.
No, thank you. You showed some real quick thinking back there. Now, how can I help you?
Quick thinking, even though we spent like 45 minutes.
Does the location E1594 mean anything to you?
Well, E1594? That's just an area code based on the old map system. Totally obsolete. That system hasn't been used for years.
E1594 was an obsolete code. There had to be a way of finding that location. I'm still looking for information on that kid taken from the Gap.
I'm sorry, but like I said, that sort of thing just doesn't happen in Union City.
Well, I'm pretty certain he was brought here in some kind of four-legged vehicle.
But how exactly do you know this, Mr. Grundy? Listen, I wish I could help, believe me. I've just not heard or seen anything of the sort. But if you find anything, do come and speak to me.
This is quite the place, isn't it?
The Piazza? You make it sound like you've never seen it before.
Oh no, I mean there's a certain something in the air, isn't there?
That's Aspiration Day for you. Just wait for tonight's celebrations.
Tonight?
It'll be amazing. As usual, I'm sure. Is there anything happening around here?
You mean, apart from the Aspiration Gala?
Yes.
I do want to go to the museum, actually, because they were talking about that earlier.
Well, as always, there's the greeter terminals for information, and the Museum of New History to brush up on culture, but I don't need to tell you that, of course.
What are you doing here?
As a well-being officer, I like to be around people, promoting well-being for everybody.
Good to get out and about, I guess.
Well, it is Aspiration Day.
That's right.
Tell me about yourself, Arana.
Me? Oh, not much to tell, really.
Hey, everyone's got a story.
True. Well, I came to Union City 10 years ago.
Where from?
The Gap. But I think you knew that, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I thought... maybe. Do you miss it?
Honestly, I don't remember much about it. And what I do remember? It wasn't exactly luxury.
Thanks, Arana.
Have a great Aspiration Day, Mr. Grundy.
You as well, thank you.
Arana seemed to be stationed all over the city. I needed to stay in her good books if I were to maintain my disguise.
What's going on here? Can I... oh shit, I wanted to, use a conversation.
Hooray! Another customer.
It
Please
should...
scan your U-chip to place an order.
will do.
Sound system projected music around the whole cafe.
You don't mind if I come back here, do you? Figured I'd take in the sights just in case I wanted to work here. Alright, what do we got? What do we got going on here? Lounge music. Vandalism sensor. Is user allowed spankles? Customize flavor. I'm gonna give him the red flavor. Actually. Okay, hold on, do... wait, no, I can't do that, but that's fine. Do that. And then do that. Doesn't make sense, but fuck it, do it.
Got you this. A mini knockwurst.
I see. Would you like me to dispose of it for you?
You're supposed to eat it.
I hate to contradict you, sir, but I really don't think I am.
Oh boy, everything is fine. Please clear the area, citizen. Yeah, no problem. That was my bad.
Attention, citizen. You are present at the scene of an active alarm.
Did I do something wrong?
That remains to be seen. Do you have any information on the cause of the alarm?
I didn't see a thing.
Very well. Do not panic. Minus will soon relate to me the identity of the culprit. Incident logged. You may go about your business.
Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
Hey, 2CU?
I'm not 2CU.
Oh, sorry. You look just like the one outside.
Oh, so we all look alike, do we?
Now hold on, I didn't mean that. You have to admit, though, you do look a lot like 2CU.
My name is 1CU. 1. We're totally different.
Oh, so is 2CU like an upgrade? Like a better version of you?
You're speaking to the first, an original, a numero uno community welfare droid.
Can you help me find the location E1594?
No.
Oh, why not?
Because I don't know where it is.
You don't have a city map?
Oh, I do. But that code is an obsolete map reference. Way before my time.
Do you know anything about missing kids in Union City?
There are no missing kids in Union City, sir.
Really?
Every single child in Union City is U-chipped and can be found at any moment. Period.
What about an unchipped child from the Gap?
Ha! Not to worry, sir. You won't see that sort in here.
I'm looking for a vehicle.
The monopod station is situated at the entrance to the piazza.
No, I'm looking for a vehicle that came into the city.
Well, it can't have come through here. The piazza is a strictly pedestrian zone.
You sure you don't know where E1594 is?
Totally. It's an obsolete map code, and I don't have an obsolete map.
Tell me about Joey.
Before my time, I'm afraid, sir.
You must know something.
He brought the city out of darkness and into light.
Then the council took over.
Precisely.
That's all for now.
Enjoy your day, Citizen Graham.
I wonder if we can go... Oh, what is she doing over here?
Got a minute?
How can I help you, Mr. Grundy?
How is Raquel doing?
Don't worry, she'll be fine.
I'll see you later.
Bye for now, Mr. Grundy.
That was simple enough. Alright. Should I go back on the other monorail? This place isn't that big, really. It's not... Unless, what is that? No, that's where we came from. Yeah, this place isn't that big. Maybe, you have a new location we can access from this monorail.
Well, where would you like to go?
Actually, I'd like to stay here.
Of course, Citizen Graham.
Maybe not then. It was open to all this afternoon. Keep a smile on your face. I think I just have to talk to her.
Hi.
It's most excellent to see you again, Graham Grundy.
The pleasure is all mine.
How can I be of assistance today?
Can you try accessing my data one more time?
But, Citizen Graham, I haven't accessed your data.
Please access my data.
Well, that's very strange. Your data.
What?
What?
That's what I thought.
Whatever was blocking my U-chip was disrupting her memory playback. Another item to add to the Graham Grundy mystery list.
I'm still very curious about this strange thing you keep mentioning.
As am I, sir. Shall I notify a well-being officer?
No, forget I mentioned it.
Very well. Forgetting you mentioned it has been recorded for training purposes.
Where can I find out about E1594?
Have you tried an old map?
Do you have one?
Of course not. I do not care for legacy data. I'm part of the new, shinier Union City.
Leave it there for now.
I'm looking for a child named Milo.
Accessing citizen database.
He is not a citizen.
Is he an animal?
No, I told you he's a child.
Because Milo is a very common name for pets.
That fact does not help me.
I can only help you locate citizens.
Thank you.
Au revoir.
Merci. Let's see here. Do I get kudos points if I dispose of it properly? I mean, this man was point blank. What? How did? What? How the hell did that happen? How? What? Huh? Actually go inside. Oh, I can't. Perfect.
Lead was my only lead to discovering Graham's connection to the Stalker, and the obsolete map reference E1594 was the only lead I had to finding Lead. As I surveyed the room, I was greeted by a familiar face.
Hello, darling!
Alright. We will leave it there for now. Let me go ahead and hit that save. Bam and bam and bam and bam and bam. Alright. Things are getting juicy, you know, not too many roadblocks this time around, so we're able to progress a little bit more. So, yeah. We'll keep up with this, probably 2 more streams. And see where we end up going from there. So, yeah. No news outside of that. Just more of this, still waiting on Ghost. And, yeah, and while we wait on that, still, for whatever stupid reason, keep doing this. And, of course, I got a couple more horror games lined up as well, too, so, yeah. But, yeah, that's everything for now. Alright, you guys, there it is. Beyond Steel Sky.